Alrighty. Hey everybody, if you're tuning into this video or you are actually here live with me right now, you are fresh off conference, you're seeing all these new details that have popped on up and you're wondering, you're going, oh my God, yay, but really not understanding all of what that means or where to actually get it. So I'm going to tell you, if you're just tuning into this, I suggest you write some questions down for yourself because there will be an area in there where I'm telling you really to kind of go to your upline. So write these questions down. And then when I'm talking to you, if I'm referencing anything that has an app or it's a place to go, I want you to go and do that. Like go look it up, go see where it is, and go become familiar. So first off, what I want to start talking about is the new products. So the new products that we have, I mean, they keep rolling stuff. Just so y'all know, it's almost like, y'all remember immunity? Do y'all remember? Yeah. Then y'all remember thermo? Yeah. Now, here we are with the new K-Pods. So, oh, I know. Like, that was game changer. Even when I was in Florida, people were sending me information like, yo, I can get a pod. Can I get it now? And I'm like, hey, man, I just heard it. I posted it, but I didn't know. So now that I have more information in regards to it, they do not ship, I want to say to the 13th, 14th. I'll pull that up shortly. They don't ship, but people can start ordering them now. There are 12 pods that are in this pack. It is in the flavor of salted caramel, so it still has all of the benefits in it, but the extra kicker is the flavor is freaking in it. So that's really good because then people, we always would do our lives and then post them up and say, hey, here's the flavor that we're using. You know, you can go ahead and be able to go get this flavor, but now in the pods, it's already there. So that's absolutely dope. For me, because here, anything that I'm teaching you today, I'm also going to talk to you from a sales perspective. For me, I have not mentioned the pods. So I even had a team member say, I've mentioned it when it came on out, but I'm not mentioning to sell them. You want to know why? Because Trayce got probably about 15 bags of keto coffee instant around these parts, and I'm not trying to compete against myself. I need to get rid of this stuff first. So then I will launch it. However, it's really, really good. I ordered one for myself, so therefore I will be able to have an intelligent conversation because some of our people are going to go order it. I already see orders coming through. They're going to order it. So I have been teaching and training everybody. You want to have a relationship with everything that comes out. So if you're new to the business, you don't have it, you want to get with someone, your upline, or even too, just your partners, your sideline sisters. Hey, can I taste that? Can I try that? You want to also, too, be able to get to an event in your area so you can put your lips on it. So you do want to understand. Now, when you're in this process and you're pushing things for yourself, of course, whatever you use is the only thing you can actually talk about and sell. But when we have new things and you have a rep like me who out here on stories and posting down the line, you at least want to have a knowledge of it. So that's really important. The second thing is hydrate. That's dope. So I'll tell you why. Me, myself, I'm really into fitness. And then I don't know if a lot of you all know, I'm also an AFAA certified group fitness instructor. I just don't practice. Not right now, but I feel like I'm about to bring that back. Me and Desiree talked about this. Like, I think I'm going to bring that back. The thing that's amazing, so I want you all to be armed with understanding why hydrate is so dope. When you're working out, if you have or have not, usually when people start working out, their mouth starts to get really, really dry. Water sometimes just doesn't quench it, especially if you're excreting and you're letting go of extra salt. Sometimes that doesn't hydrate enough. So what you'll find is most people run away and they go get Gatorade. Well, that's sugary. So here you are trying to work out, trying to deplete, trying to go down, especially now with all these keto people. They're not looking for sugar. As a matter of fact, they're running away from carbs. So they're like, no, count the carb. Nah, I can't have it. So then what do? Resort back to water, but they never fully become fully hydrated. So this is something you can drink. Like I could even see me as somebody who does a lot of cardio and lifting while I'm doing it. What I was doing was drinking my greens. However, now that I understand this principle, it fits way better because it's replacing the electrolyte loss that the body is actually going through. That's not all that it does, but guess what? We're all out here right now. I know everybody that's on my Zoom and most people in the team. Most of us are pushing for weight loss, and we have people that are in the gym trying to lose additional pounds, right? Keto is really, really popular right now. It is very keto friendly, low carb. I'm hearing from others, I wish I had it. I'm hearing from others, it tastes amazing. Comes in one flavor, which is a lemon burst, and that it's really, really good. That's one thing I've really loved about the company lately, is they have been launching taste good stuff. Like it tastes really, really great. So that's an extra bonus. I did hear they were talking about something of like hangover. I don't know if I want to necessarily market that, so I want my team to listen to that. But if you catch somebody on the phone and you're like, hey, and you know that that's their life, maybe you can bring that to them. It helps the body to be able to bounce back. I don't know about putting that as your marketing principle unless that's your crowd that actually follows you. Also, too, water usually does not, by the time a person gets to the place, and I love telling people this, by the time your body gets to the place that it's like you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So you need just a little bit more. So drinking this type of product is actually going to help you. Also, too, one of the big things, if you're following me or you new to following me losing 130 pounds, now I drink water. Back in the day, water was hard. And I know a lot of people that it's hard. You'll get on the phone, you'll tell them drink half their body weight in water, and they'll go, oh, okay, yay, and they won't do not a dang on thing. Here is now an additional supplement replacement that will help them. So even I used to tell people to put a little bit of flavor in the water, and then they would overdo it. Here is something that has a low carb, can be flavored, and will help them on that transition. As they're starting to lose weight, hey, they need water. So it's definitely going to help them on that transition. So that's a way to be able to push hydrate. These two new products, one thing that I love to teach all of you all is it really depends on, and we're going to touch on some things in marketing, it really depends on how you're pushing yourself as a brand. Me, I'm somebody, because I know a lot of people like to follow me, I now have tons of products, almost everything. I think I got like 20 immunities. I got 15 bags of coffee. I got greens, I know. We don't have to carry, I see a face like, what? We don't have to carry inventory, but one thing is, that you will know about me is I'm all about my income. And I'll tell you right now, if you don't have samples, you're banking on somebody wanting to try it with a 3-month process? I already knew. Look at her face. I already knew right then and there that's not going to happen. However, my conversion ratio with sample to actually buying is at 91%. I checked that out today. I was like, yo, so that means I need to order more. You want to know why? Think about the countertops in which people go to when you go into the beauty places. They trying to spray the heck out of you because they know if you walk by and you get one whiff, you will be like, oh, man, your emotions are so tied to that thought. You may or may not even check the price. You just may say, I want that. That smells like me. That's amazing. Also, too, think about the grocery store. What does the grocery store do? They about to have some chicken. They will make up the chicken real nice and whatever, put it on now, have grandma sit it up on the side. You didn't even feel like you're at home. And next thing you know, you done put 2 bags of chicken up in your cart. You ain't even thinking about this chicken. But because you tasted it, it's amazing. So I don't want anybody to feel the pressure of that for right now, but let me launch on y'all what's coming. They did not give us a date. So if you text me right now and ask me about this, I am not talking to you. They are now launching a sample store. You as a rep will be able to sell your samples directly from It Works, and It Works is going to ship it. That's dope. That's amazing. But if you have that stuff now until they launch it, I don't know if they say Q2. I really don't. Y'all, they was throwing so much at us, and we crying. I can't see through my lashes. Yeah, game changer. I was like, yo, that's crazy. But if you have them, that's the reason why your parties, getting in front of people. You want to know why you actually do more in that environment? You do more in that environment because they have oh, that's good. They're not looking online and seeing you post these greens and you saying, yummy. They actually put it in their mouth and they're like, wow, that's great. I could do that. I know anytime I get somebody in front of me and they go, I could do that, I know I got you. Because if you can do that, let me show you something else. You see this waistline? Do you want my waistline? Is this how you're trying to be? So I want y'all to hear these new things on the products, but I want you to also understand there's a process with it. You got to get it in your body. You have to become, the only way to be a successful rep in this company, I'm going to tell you this, is to be an amazing product of the product. You don't have to use all the products. Dang it, you can have a 10-pound journey. But if you did it and you're able to say, when I came in here, I was from here, and now I'm over here, I'm Vanna Blacken. Hey, dope. Anytime I pulled out my photos and shows people, anytime I do that, they're always like, and this is where, yes, this is what I do. This is how I'm doing it. So I'm spending some time on this because everything else, you're going to go, oh, my God, that's amazing. But if you miss this one part here, none of it will matter. The new comp plan won't matter. The connect that isn't going to matter, because at this point, you want to make sure you are the best product of the product. How to be able to do that is to make sure they even drove it home. So I'm coming back almost like I went to the movie premiere and I'm telling y'all about the movie. They drove it home about the success ratio of everybody that's in there that has their auto ship, didn't they? I see your head shaking. The success ratio of the ones that have their auto ship versus the ones that do not. And the ones that do have their auto ship turned on, they have success ratio. You want to know why? They're amazing products of the product. They have products on hand. When they're out, they're more amped to start blitzing and talking to other people because they have a relationship with it. I don't know about y'all, if you're watching me or if you were at this, I always really felt amazing about this company. But when I left, and I knew it was an amazing company, when I left that thing, I was like, yo, I treat it well, but I got to treat it even better. This is $1 billion corporation. Like, that is what was driven home to me after coming back. This is $1 billion corporation. And if I don't have things, like if you had your Louis bag, don't you want everybody to see that Louis bag? A whole bunch of y'all take pictures with your red bottoms with your feet turned around like you ain't supposed to be posted with your feet down. You want everybody to know you got on your red bottoms. So it's the same thing here with having your auto ship. If you don't have product, you can't have pride. You just can't. I even realized my pride is increased. I'm sitting around here with the shirts on. Like, that's crazy. And you already know I'm not playing. This is my real, how I'm feeling. I already have a 7-figure brand. So just imagine, now I'm over here going, I'm going to do more over here than I did on my own, because everything is so laid out for us. It is. Now, second, I spent the majority of my time on that bullet point because I know as a business professional, that's first. Here's your products, become a product of the product, set up. If I go and I own a business, my rental is my overhead, my products. This is your overhead in your business. If you don't pay your overhead, they're going to come lock your business up. They're going to take and throw away the key. So I was like, hey, I got to make sure I'm driving this part right here home. Number 2, the new comp plan. All right, baby, listen. They made my life, your life, everybody's life so much easier, because what they literally did, if you've been in your E-Suite, is they took your ability to promote and go where you need to be, and they cut that bad boy in half. Dope. Now, what they didn't do, this is what I needed everybody to understand. What they did not do was cut down the requirement that you need to go. What they did is they cut down the amount of people giving you a headache that you need to go. Hey, I'm going to keep it real on this thing. That's what they did. They cut that down. I'm looking for my Ruby chart. So what they did is as a Ruby, they cut it down where you only need 3. So if you have your chart, you now only need 3 people to promote Ruby. And those 3 people to promote Ruby, you need 2,000 GB, which is your group volume, in order to be able to get that thing done. So when you count up those boxes and you see each box is 400, so your minimum requirement is still 400 in each box. That's minimum. So that gives you 1,200 in volume. You still have what? 800. So I got this question all for the past couple days, and I was like, I cannot wait to get to this video. How am I going to do that? what you're going to do is do your proper steps to success. So let's talk steps to success right quick. What are steps to success? Steps to success is that you are supposed to get 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors per month. 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors per month. Now, what are you supposed to do after you get those 3 distributors? You're then supposed to stop, take the 3 that you've gotten, teach them 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors. Now, all of you all are doing that. You have your 3, they have their 3. What are we looking at? We're looking at 12 distributors for the month. 12. That's why this system really isn't designed unless you're really good with mass training. I don't know about y'all. I tried it, signed 15 in a short period of time. It is very difficult to get everybody on schedules and where they are. But if you're properly doing your steps to success, you will then have those 3 people turn into executives or additional rubies themselves because now they need 3. Does that make sense? So I signed Lisa because Lisa is the first person I'm seeing on my screen. I just signed Lisa. I'm excited. Hey, girl, hey. Lisa's on my team. Love Lisa. We about to get her going. And as we get Lisa going, I'm going to stop and say, okay, Lisa, when she first comes into this company, I'm going to make sure that Lisa has all of her new documents downloaded. Lisa has a fresh Ruby chart. Hey, y'all, because I'm ambitious. Ain't nobody taking out no executive chart. You just one more. You're going to take out a Ruby chart. And then I'm going to teach Lisa how to fill that chart. As I teach Lisa how to fill that chart, Lisa then, what is that? If you have 3 people that are on there, 400 times 3, imagine if you had each leg at $1,200 in volume by the end of the month. You are well over $2,000 in volume. So I want no one to think for any second that just sign. Our old way, if my edges was pressed, I'd lift this hat. My old way, the old way of just sign, and I'm just keeping it real on this training. The old way of sign somebody to put them in the box will take you out. You will not be in business. You will not have a business. What you need to do, and you always should have done, was make sure you sign people who can fill a 400 box and bring on additional people to help. So what did they say? Somebody said at the conference, they was like, yeah, so stop signing Aunt B when Aunt B ain't calling nobody. So I'm gonna leeway this into the $20 codes because I've done this to everybody. You got 7 codes that can take your business to higher. But if you use those 7 codes on people that are going to come on in and not interested in building a business, they're not going to take you higher at all. So when you get a $20 code, Trayce, how do we know? No one knows who's going to run the business correctly, right? Here's your first indicator. Okay, I'm going to sign up, but I'm not going to do the auto ship. Excuse me? How in the world can you run a restaurant with no plates, no food? We're just going to buy the building, we're going to move on in, and then when the people get here, we're going to hope they bring their own food. Makes no sense, right? So when you get this $20 code, must have, I even love the tone change to, you shouldn't even sign somebody who does not sign up with an auto ship. It doesn't make any sense. Now, I want you to think of it this way. You're doing them a disservice. You're perpetuating forward the whole stigma of why network marketing doesn't work. Network marketing does work, but there's rules and engagements to it. You have to do everything that's on the list, so therefore you can make bank. And I'm going to tell y'all, where they just set us up right now, it's going to be, if you do this well, and if you follow what I'm telling you, and especially too, my sales trainings are starting on Wednesday at 7 p.m. If you follow what I'm telling you to do, and you do what I'm asking you to do, there will be multiple 6 figures in 1 year. Go ask your job to do that right now. Unless you at $90,000 and they're about to give you a $4,000 raise, that's not going to happen. So I'm cautioning you here. It is your business. You can do whatever you want. But if you stay at Ruby with three $20 codes that you've been giving away, and these ladies never answer your call again, they don't have no auto ship, they're not invested. Because keep in mind, when you buy that auto ship and you spend that product, you're invested. You're invested in getting some profit back on your stuff. $20 is no investment. Think about what you're saying when you say to somebody, you spent $20 anywhere. You're right. And keep that over there. Because when you come over here, this is an amazing low-cost investment to be able to increase yourself. That's how I want everybody to see that in the new comp plan. Now, when you move on up into different ones, Ruby is where it's at. Like, Ruby is where we start. Do you understand that as you come in and you promote to Ruby, you are putting yourself in a $500 a month extra income? So I'm going to bring it down, $500. And there's numerous studies that have been able to show that the average family that's able to bring in $500 could have stopped bankruptcy, or it's stopping a bankruptcy in their home. Just an extra $500 in their house. That is major. That is major. So even if somebody comes on in, I don't want everybody, yes, I'm very large and you hear me, I'm very red. I'm very much so, I want to be at the top. When I came into the company, they said, where do you want to be? There. Where am I at? Almost 2 from the top. I'll be triple at the end of this month, and then I'm 2 more. So I don't want you to only look for me. People say that all the time. They go, I want a big boss babe. Hey, man, I'm a plethora of stuff to deal with. You have to get a person first at Ruby. Then you got to get them to Emerald. Then you got to get them to Diamond. Then you got to get them to Double Diamond. That is a sequence that happens over time. So when you first get someone on in, I don't care where they want to be. They have to go Ruby first. And in order to be Ruby first, they have to have an auto ship, be a product of the product, and bring in 3 people. It is not enough to just bring in 3. Everybody get that part? Great. So in moving on, because I'm telling you about new comp, it is so detailed. I will tell you right now, I sat with the comp plan for 1 hour and 12 minutes. That's funny, just so you to know. Is that detailed? I see faces like, yes. What you can do is go in your back office and download the new comp plan. It spells out each individual level of where it is. Once you decide that you get to these areas that you have questions, that's the time to stop and contact your upline. In the event that you contact your upline, say for instance your upline is more newer to the business, so I'm going to teach you how to do this. Your upline is newer to the business and you all are confused. Then guess what? That person has an upline too. So now both for y'all come and then y'all go to the next person in the upline. That person don't know. Go to the next person in the upline. What I'm showing you right now is being resourceful. There are videos that are about to come out shortly. There are, but it was so much that was thrown. Even now, the ranks are off in the back. Everything is out in the back. Everything is the ADBB auto system. I'm not understanding that one yet. But everything right now is available. It's here. It's available to you. Make sure you download it. Yeah, type it. Make sure you, okay, great. So make sure you download, make sure you download that. Make sure you get to your upline. That's basically what I'm sharing with you right now. Get to your upline. If I am your upline or someone, if you're on this training, you're connected to me or Desiree somehow. What we are doing and what we have been doing is meeting with you to show you the chart you should be working on individually and what you individually need to do. So I'll tell you right now if I call, because I just saw a question down there about the auto ship. If I look on your chart, the first place I'm going is your auto ship. If your auto ship is turned off or it's not at 80, we need to correct that. We're not going to the charts until we correct that. So we need to correct the auto ship. After we correct the auto ship, then we're going to talk about the steps to success. Your 4 customers and your 3. That's where we're going. Then we're going into the grind sessions to be able to complete the work. Because literally, guess what? Our business is really this easy. Once we're set up, we have everything. Your store does everything for you for itself. Then what you got to do is now go get activity. And that's on my list of stuff to talk about too as well. Number 3, the Connect app. How long I've been saying this to everybody? Get the Connect app. Get the Connect app. Use the Connect app. Go to the Connect app. Everybody's shaking their head. I was greeting people. Connect app. Connect app. How you doing? Connect app. They just put our Connect app on crack. Like, it is now, if you have not taken the time to use it, I want you to download it today. It is now starting to be that if you do not have the Connect app, you're locking yourself out of the business. It's now gotten to that place of how much they have in the Connect app. Now, if you have not taken the time out to do it, there is numerous Connect app trainings online now. I always tell people to find the person that has your voice. I have one to teach you how to, I got one little itty bitty thing that teaches you how to put people from Facebook into your Connect app. But I'm telling you, there is multitudes that are out here. What I always suggest is we all have different learning styles. Okay, some people like to sit and talk. Some people like to listen, press play, and record. Y'all already know I'm really excited when I'm hilarious and I'm funny, but maybe my tone is too much for somebody, and maybe somebody else's tone is, and what you're going to do is do this, this, and this. This is what I'm sharing with you to be resourceful and find the voice that works for you. Even when you look for your person that does personal development. Everybody knows I'm a personal development coach, and I'm tough. I'm a girl, you got to get, I love on you, but I'm like, girl, let's get it together. Let's move. Let's do this. It's here. That's not for everybody. It is very imperative to find your voice. It is very imperative, I'm going to say that, to find your voice. That's really, really important, because then you could just keep going to their channel to be able to find different trainings. Now, in the Connect app now, all of what you can do, we've been playing with this. I don't know if anybody else, Desiree, just raise your hand if you could. They have the trainings now, but I couldn't hear. Is anybody else experiencing that? Can you put your hands up if you can't hear in the Connect app training? She's like, I don't know. I couldn't hear. So if you find that and you hear that on the video, today is February 5th. Right now, it may be a little glitch. Usually, and I know we've gotten to be such a microwave society where everything that we get, we want it to work right now. And if it's not, we're ready to throw the dang on device. All this stuff I knew when we were sitting in conference, because I've had my own apps and having things to be developed and planned. It was so much that's probably messing up some of the codes in their system. Okay? It's probably messing up some of the codes in their system. As they keep updating, it will keep fixing itself. So make sure you still download the app, even though you don't have it. I mean, even though maybe you haven't seen it, download the app. Now what your app does, your Connect app now, one of the major things that we have, remember we were on the training and I was teaching everybody about how to get math stuff out within like 10, 15 minutes? And do you remember, and I want to say it was Melissa. Me and Melissa hit 30 at the same time. And then we had some people that were on the training that hit 8. Well, I want to share with you the reason why me and Melissa were able to hit 30 in that same 10-minute time frame. And this is about connections, because we were using the Connect app. We were using the Connect app. Now, I'm going to take a moment because I'm seeing people that are asking that are on the training, what is that app? It's at the very bottom. If you see, it looks green. And it now is IW Connect. They changed the name. On Android and also in the Apple Store, it's IW Connect. Everything that's in this app will blow your brain. You're able to respond to your customers. All of your loyal customers are in one area. All of your distributors are in one area. Everything that's in here is all in one area. So if you say, for instance, let me just give you a short little what this can do. Say, for instance, like right now, when we were at a conference and they launched the K-Cups, guess what I did? I went right into my group of people that I've been talking to all this time about the keto coffee, and I sent a comment to them. Oh, my God, it just happened. We have the K-Cups. When I get back into Chicago, I can't wait to talk to you about them. So I was able to hit everybody with one click and then go back to crying. And then I was like, they out here changing my life. They're making it easier. And then put my phone down and then go back to it. So even today, I've been dealing with customers of responses that I hit off and distributors. As you all have been talking to me, I've been dealing with you all. And all of my potentials are in one area. So all I do is go through each individual list and send them a direct message. Corporate has made it even easier. Say, for instance, you're like, I don't know what to say. They have scripts directly in your app. Scripts in your app. Hey girl, how you doing? We just had this new product. If you're interested, hit me up. Call me today. It doesn't say that exactly. But you have scripts that are in there that you can use. One thing that I went through and did with all of the scripts is I wouldn't change every script to my voice. Corporate says, hey girl, so do I. Y'all see that's my person. Hey girl, hey. That's my personality. So when you see me sending out a hey girl, that's how I talk. But if you say hey love, go change it to hey love. If you say hello, say hello. Whatever your tone is, you want to go change it. The next question would be, how do I do that? I have been saying from the beginning, I'm going to keep on saying, YouTube University is your friend. If you want to learn how to make additional changes, you're going to log on to YouTube. And you're going to find you a quick video that you can sit down and do it. That is the best way. Never get to a place where everything you need. When you're first beginning in the business, your upline, your leader, should be pointing you to tools. Your upline and leader should not be sitting with you in their hand, taking your Connect app, going through and saying, hey, this is this. You want to know why? Because this is a duplicatable business. And when you get somebody on the end, me right now, I just looked at my app today. Y'all ready for how many of y'all it is? On my team, it is now 201 distributors. There is no way I can talk to 201. But what I can do is give you all the best resources. You get it? So you all will get to this place at some point in time, and you don't want your business to get locked up. So the best way to do it is to start it. When somebody comes on in and you know the resources they need, get those. So if anybody ever contacts me and says, Tracy, how do I do the Connect app? I'll send you a link. That is exactly what I do. If you say, hey, Tracy, how do you get to the document library? I'll send you the link. I am very much so. I created CoachTracyMadre.com to be able to update y'all all the time for my information. Do you have to do that? No. If you want to keep it in the memos in your phone, that's fine. But as I started to grow this business, I knew I sat for 2 months and developed this website. I was like, here it comes. It's time. Tracy, where's your YouTube channel? Bam, here you go. Tracy, where's your sample store? Bam, here you go. Tracy, how do I find that video you did? Bam, here you go. Because that's the way to stay orderly in the business. A true business professional, a true way to run this is order. Order, 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 order. If you don't have it, it makes it hard. Connect app does it for you. Connect app is showing me right now, I am commission qualified. I gave tax to everybody. There's no way I will be commission qualified every month by the 2nd. And that's what I am. It's the 5th. There's no reason. I want my money. I'm not about to sit around here and play around with them telling me I'm not commission qualified at the end, trying to call everybody, trying to figure out how to get my coins that I didn't work for all month. So I'm commission qualified. It gives me all of my rap rewards. It tells me what's my bonus volume now. It tells me what my group volume is. How many loyal customers are in my organization, how many distributors I have, who my enroller is, what my current rank is, what my lifetime rank. All of this is in my app. It's a snapshot. Every morning I get up, I come to my snapshot. What are we doing today? Okay, I got to get up. It's time to move. It's time to do X, Y, Z. Also, what they just did to us now, y'all, it changed the game. When I said everything I was talking about, I have this here. When I came back from conference, I was about to make all of us all videos, 1 minute or less on the product. Now in your app, you have videos. Stop, pause, listen, Linda. The videos can be sent to your customers. It's dope. So if a customer is like, hey, I don't understand how to use a wrap, you will go in your Connect app and send them the video directly. You just click a button and send it directly to the customer. For me, I'm all about personal. Somebody doing like this, I know. That was so dope. I've already started sending them. I was like, Tracy, how do you do this? I was like, oh, so you mean tell me I ain't got to pay a makeup artist, get my clothes together, go do all of this, and I should just get this? Like, is this absolutely crazy? No, this is absolutely crazy. You can directly send it. They have photos that are in here too as well. And here's another game changer. Are you ready for this? As your new distributor comes through the door, they have I know that's right. Look, we over here like, as your new distributor comes through the door, they get a welcome video right from Mark. It tells them to download the Connect app. And their training is right in Connect app. Y'all almost cried. They literally have, y'all can tell, if you say you almost cried, you tell we done been through some things, trying to run around here, be at this person, be up to midnight, trying to get this one to do that. And now it's right in the palm of their hand. So if you're new in this business right now, I suggest you just go through the training. It's 3 days. 3 days worth of training to tell you how to be social, how to take yourself off commission hold, how to do it all is right here in your app. Then number 2, y'all know we a social media business. I feel like they need to put me in the corporate team. Do y'all see how I'm explaining this? Okay, so listen to what they did to you. You are a social business. What they also did was gave you social media training. They gave us a free 44-page social media training guide. It's so dope. If you on my YouTube channel and you've heard me teaching you about social media, it's in this dang on booklet, but it's in there in bullet format. It's amazing. We have right now, and Melissa, you said it, so I'm gonna hold you to it. Melissa is going to, she is going to take page by page, y'all, and teach you the social media training. That's on Thursday. Everybody doing like this, like, yo, she is taking page by page and teaching you social. That has been her training on Thursdays. So I will tell you, we have places to put people. We have places to put people. On Wednesdays, I'm teaching sales training. On Thursdays, Melissa is teaching you how to be social. We are working on our additional grind sessions, which I'll tell you shortly, but there is an answer for everything you need. There is no if your business is not successful now, you ain't using this Connect app. The Connect app is really doing it all. They can shop directly in the Connect app. You can shop. You can take a new distributor. You can take a new order. So guys, I know this, what I'm talking to y'all about now is going to be more on the lengthy side, but this is how much tools. Newbie training. Yay, Desiree's doing Tuesday. I just hadn't heard your date yet. Desiree has been killing our newbie training. Well, we've been dropping all of our newbies into the newbie training, so therefore but now Desiree is doing newbie and Connect app training on Tuesdays. There is something here. Get to it. Get in it. It's something here. Let me see if there's anything else in this dang on app. Your before and after photos. And when you want to actually they are really on us about getting corporate approved photos. So you will see there's a way for you to stand in front of, take your before, and then stand after and take your after photo. And then you just easily submit it to corporate. I'm going to give you some of the things. I have ways in which to be able to get your customers really excited about things. I'm actually going to give my customers free product to give me their before and after photos. So then I can start uploading them, getting it corporate approved, and having my own little wall of fat loss. Hey guys, we lost. We had somebody on the stage, one of the new teams that came on. They have lost collectively in 4 months 500 pounds. Great. But marketing and advertising of that, our team has lost over 500 pounds in 4 months. You better believe when you say something like that, they're going to be like, hey, how? I'm only looking at list 10. Can y'all teach me how? That was great. So that's in your app. And then lastly is Live Fit. Live Fit. I didn't know they were putting it. I still am a little confused. Oh, no. It's just a way to get to it. Live Fit, LIVFIT, is another app that we have that you can give. These are tools. How many of you all get customers? They be like, well, what am I supposed to do after this? And how I'm supposed to know how to eat and how I'm supposed to work out? Do y'all get that? I get it all the time. You now have a link. Let me tell you how else they armed you. You download the app. In your app, it's a little button in there that says send to invite. You send that to your customer. It has workouts, and these are videos. These are not like I'm about to show you one because they got a glute one today. Anybody want to fix their booty? Hey, Carmen, I saw you do that today. This is too funny as today's. today's video is glutes, where it shows you 6 exercises of how to do a post squat, a side skater, a lateral squat, alternate. It's right here in the palm of your hand. Then also, too, I posted today a recipe. Somebody went right and asked me, where did I get the recipe from? I got it from my Live Fit app. It's teaching you how to use your products to do additional things to be able to cook. And today is keto cocoa loco chocolate pudding. I know, it's dope. Know how to be able to make it, it's absolutely dope, and it's keto friendly. That's in your app. So when you send that, guess what else it does? Once you send that app, they get to buy directly from you in the app. So when they hit that button to go buy, they see this little thing and it says they need 1 scoop of It Works Keto Creamer. They're going to hit the button to buy It Works Keto Creamer, and because you sent them the app, the sale goes directly to you. It's your store, your business that comes directly up. That has been a game changer for me because I have now been really working out and sharing it with everybody, and they have. There's an additional feature on there that allows them to share with someone else. So imagine this. You send it to Tina. Tina sends it to John. John sends it to Hannah. Hannah sends it to Sam. Sam sends it to Tom. That's network marketing. That's all network marketing is. And they gave it to you in app format. So could you imagine if you gave your app to the person that loves apps and wants to go share it with everybody else? Everybody starts buying in your app? Amazing. They also have a little wheel in here. Do y'all hear me keep on talking and talk? That's why I'm choking. You see me talking? Look at all of what you have now that you didn't have to. This all comes with your investment. Now do you see how you don't want to just be giving nobody no $20 for all of this? You want the right person with all of this that's going to absolutely use it. It's going to boom your business. There's a little wheel in here that you're actually able to spin. So every time you do a workout, you spin the wheel. I got 350 points so far. So you spin the wheel, and guess what? You get to use the points towards product. They can redeem prizes for doing the workout. All this company just did with this app, these 2 apps, was gave you tools. They gave you more and more tools to be able to successfully take your business to the next level. You could be sitting with somebody. Let me even give y'all a quick, these are some of the things I'm going to do in the sales training. Hey, do you work out? I want to lose weight. Great. Do you work out? I'm just giving y'all a half a conversation. Yeah, you know what? I have this great app that you can actually, it can actually give you workouts and recipes to help you. You put in your lifestyle, just so y'all know that. If you're paleo, you're vegan, all of the recipes are per your lifestyle. So when I find people are keto, they'll go, yeah, they're keto. And I'm like, oh, it has keto recipes. Yeah, let me send it to you right now. What's your phone number? Bam, what I'm telling y'all forever. What's your phone number? You get their information, you put it in your Connect app, and you send it to them. So everybody who I've sent the Live Fit app to is in a little thing in there, just Live Fit. So anytime they do an update, I'm like, hey, did you see this? Every day, hey, did you work out? Did you see how hard them glutes ones was? I haven't done it yet, but I ain't been out of my house, and I am actually going to do that. So did you see how that? Oh, yeah. You know what, Trayce? Guess what people do to me? You know what, Trayce? Can I call you? Somebody did it today. She said, can I call you? I said, sure. What do you want to talk about? She said, I think I need to up the plan I'm on. I said, oh, absolutely. What time? 3:30. You want to know why? Because she's been in the app. She's been seeing me post. I went live at the conference. Hey, guys, you can make $10,000 in this amount of time frame. Not a lie. What? That's what I can do? I don't know what she wants to talk about, but I'm about to be all ears at 3:30 Central Standard Time because she's 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. These tools that you have are just positioning you more and more and more. So 2 things that you must have, especially if you're, I don't even say especially on my team, because everybody in here is connected to me in some form, fashion, shape, or whatever. I'm going to greet you with Connect app. You must have Connect app and use it. Again, I've been saying it for months, and they even, anytime a business is telling you, I'm telling you, go get this. I'm telling you, get ready. When you hear those things, do what they're telling you. Right now, if you haven't, you do. I'm not gonna lie to you. You have catch-up work to do. It does not mean that you can't get you a little bottle of Confianza and catch up. Like catch up, because it's gonna take you a little bit. But when you do, this company just made it very easy for you to go diamond. And when you go diamond, that's where your money is just stupid. Like even now, we added it up. Me and Desiree added it up. Right now on the pages it says 2,000, but we counted 3,500. If you really did it right and you got the bonuses and the fast starts and the cab, see, what you all don't understand, this is why you got to get to diamond. What you don't understand is you get $100 on your fast start right now. Once you get to diamond, you get an extra $80 on each person in your organization. Let that marinate. In your organization. Y'all see how many reps I got? Y'all see why I love this company? And moving on. All right. $20 codes. $20 codes. I've already kind of touched up on it. If you purchase anything in January and you ran your auto ship, if you had 100 PBD, or you ran your auto ship in January, guess what? You got an email with 7 $20 codes. Because guess what? On your sheet, you could really do some damage with 7 real people. And I'm going to keep on saying that. Real people who want to run a business on your chart. You could do some damage. So, $20 in that code, we have 4 new packs now that you're able to, we have 4 new packs now that you're able to start with. Melissa, I saw your post today. You said you wish we would have started like this. Do you know now they get to come on up in here? Look at my face. They get to get like the skin pack, the try it pack, or the 2 bags of coffee, all for $20. Like it don't matter what pack they choose. They get to choose how they want to start their journey. Erica, you're in, I'm going to talk to you. They have hair, skin, and nails and collagen now. You know who they're going after with that? Estheticians. They have different packs. And maybe somebody coming on in don't want to work on weight loss. Maybe they really just want to do a spa something for their business. Do an extra wrap. I said I got to do an opportunity for stylists and estheticians now, because that's the way they can start. Most people, I would try to, in the past, I would try to bring it to them, but I have a couple stylists of size 2 looking at me like I lost my mind. I'm like, but you don't want to be better, though? And I'm trying because I'm like, man, well, what about the other people? Now they can get wraps with defining gel. Oh, I didn't even talk about that. I'll do that in a second. They can get wraps with defining gel. They can get collagen with hair, skin, and nails, like the customer chooses. Not the customer, the distributor chooses when they come through. Okay? So that's for $20. What they were really cautioning us with, they even have now a new starter business pack. What they're cautioning us with is making sure your people boost. Not making sure they boost. Make sure they sign up for their auto ship and they have all these new packs to boost. Oh, bye, Lisa. This will be on out. This recording will be out. I saw what she just said. She's signing off. Your grandbaby's arriving. Alrighty. So they have all these new packs for you to be able to boost at a one-time offer. So it's like if after you sign up, if they don't hit it at that time, they can't get it. I am giving you a strong recommendation. You know how we like to sign people up? I don't think that you should do that, because you're going to miss. A lot of you, I am a salesperson. I will say if you sign people up, it's going to force you to be a little bit stronger at sales, and if you're not comfortable with that, they should go through it while you're explaining it, and I'll tell you the reason why. They're going to miss the boost packs. Somebody may be mad at you later on. Somebody could be potentially mad at you later on if they realize that one-time offer that you didn't cross-sell to them. You didn't say, hey, they have this one thing that if you put it right here and it'll never come back. It's a one-time offer for like multiple keto coffees and things of that nature. If that offer is not taken on the day of the sign-up, it never comes back. And if you put it on your auto ship, you'll always keep the price. I think it's something stupid like 6 bags of coffee for like $120 some or something like that. I want this bag. They are going to give us an opportunity to go back and get it. I want it, but then after that's it, we can't get it anymore. So being that I'm really into partying and sampling, I'm going to get it. So what I'm sharing with you is I strongly suggest you walk through it with your customer, but you have them do it where they're able to make their own business decision. Because I know me, I would be frustrated after that. Like if I couldn't get it and you signed it on up and you just glazed over it because you was like, she ain't gonna want to spend all this money, because that's really sales. It's going to be like, oh, okay, so great. You want to open up your business now. You want to think about, your parties that you're going to be able to do. That is a deeper sale. So I know I'm just speaking to the room. I know some people are not going to feel comfortable doing that. So for me, before I left conference, I had 4 new distributors, and all of them signed up themselves. So don't get scared with they can't do it. I see Desi right now making her. She sat right here the other day and signed up her person. And then when we got to the end, it was like she had the video. And it was like, yeah, we shouldn't do this anymore. They need to see it. It's a 1-page process, but it's flipping them through cards. It's flipping them through so they can set up their business for themselves. That's the reason why you don't want the $20 is going to be amazing to the right person, y'all. $20? To do this, $1 billion business, this is going to be dope. The wrong person won't see it that way. And that's something I want y'all to understand. Not everyone is going to say yes to you. Hey, think about how long this took you to do it. Everybody's not going to say yes at that moment. I have somebody today, and I'll share this with Sylvia today. I've been talking to her since I got in this business 10 months ago. And every time and you're going to learn this in my sales training, every time she told me no, I have absolutely ignored her. Because no is just really fear. I don't know. I don't have enough to make a decision. So I said, oh, okay, well, not a problem. But you go ahead and, I can't wait to talk to you later. Great. Summertime, we had a lunch that was set up. And I was like, yes, I'm about to sign her. I mean, she was like the regional director of this whole huge sales thing in the beauty industry. And she lost her job. And I was like, girl, you can get it back over here. And she looking at me like, yeah, no. So then I hit her up in the summertime. And then she decided to go into a merchant business. And she was like, you know what, Tracy, I know we have lunch tomorrow, but I really need to focus. I really need my money. I really can't. Well, I know usually after 90 days, people have quit whatever it is, new thing that they've decided to do. So guess who's been liking her post, talking to her? Oh, my God, your grandbaby is great. Talking to her, whatever. If y'all go look on my wall right now, when I just made this post, she's the one who said, I want the info. I went, that's 10 months. 10 months of talking to this chick. But I understood that she's the type of person I want in this business. She has no problem cold calling. Her job was over an amazing individual area. Do you see what I'm saying? So when you see things like that and you hear no, keep going. You have to have enough in you that what you're in, hey, they just don't know. You ever heard people say, hey, do you feel like about yourself they sleeping on you? I feel like that. Maybe that's my ego. I feel like if you don't do stuff with me, you sleeping on me. Now, when I hit the top, I help you. But you could have did this with me. That's how I feel. So you have to have that when you're talking to somebody and understand they're not always going to say yes immediately. Just keep going. Events. I got 2 more to cover before I'm done. Events. They go into Desiree. Is it in eSuite.com? eSuite.itworks.com/event. Huh? itworks.com/event. Okay. I'm going to have to get you to type it down below. I can't hear you. So I'm going to post it on now. But in yours, I know on ItWorks there is an events tab. I know that it is. She's about to type this on now for me. When we were at conference, they said next year it's in Connect. Okay. You mean that thing that I've been saying all morning? So in your Connect app, hit the events tab. When you hit the events tab, it's going to tell you what's in your area. Guys, because a lot of you all are in St. Louis. They're in St. Louis in April. They're changing them. They're only going to do smaller event trainings for 200 people. You got to get your ticket, and you can be in the room. They're all the top influencers that are going to be at these small private events. So corporate is coming out to them, and they're going to be training you on their tips and their tricks. So when you see those events, get to them. After they have reached, if it's 100, they say it could be 100 to 200 depending on the location. Once it's sold out, that's it. They're trying to keep them intimate so you can ask intimate questions and they can talk to people in the room. And they said they're going to work on a live streaming option. Now, let me give y'all something. Get your behind in the room. If it's too far, I don't care which one it is. You don't have to go to all of them. Go in the room. It's always different in the room. Even me trying to re-talk to you what happened at conference, it's so hard. It was so many little nuances that occurred that I just can't. So you want to be near somebody. I'll tell you this, any amount of money, everyone that was with me at conference, and I'm seeing some of y'all faces, everyone who was with me at conference is probably going to double promote this year. They're probably going to double. And it's because, not just because we sat there and we listened. They met additional people. They were able to trade on off and get a different accountability partners that's maybe not right here, but different sideline sisters that were actually there. There were people that were there from different countries. They got so much information that I'm very sure you're going to start seeing double promotions. And I believe this is the year of the diamond. Don't you, Desi? This is the year of the diamond. We said that. Yo, it's going to be so many diamonds after this year. It's going to be so many paid people after this year. It's going to be crazy. But if you're not connected to events and opportunities, it makes it hard for you to catch fire. You can't catch fire by yourself. It's very hard. It is very hard. So you want to get to these events. Desiree and myself are putting together a lot of in-person, I don't know what the heck we want to call them. I think we call them SIP opportunities. If you see it floating around social media, we have a Desiree, what is it called? Operation 100,000. So I'm going to explain to you what Operation 100,000 is. The company just put out $100,000 in bonuses. We are putting together an operation to collect all 100,000 of the bonuses on the team. So that's what's Operation. Desiree and I both are, we know where everybody is, but I'm letting you know why we're doing it and how it's going to benefit you as a team member. Desiree and I both are claiming 2019 as our ambassador year. So with that being said, we're taking those who want to go with us. So we know a lot of people have said, hey, Trayce, I'm ready to go diamond. Great. Sit with me. I'm going to tell you what that takes. Let me tell you what it takes to actually go diamond. Let me tell you who needs to sign. Let me tell you what you need to do, how much activity you need to have happen. When you see these Operation 100,000 events, we're doing a sip and sample in that area plus business opportunity. So we are going to do it for you. We're asking you to get your people to it. The very first one we're doing is in Gurnee next Sunday. We will be in Gurnee next Sunday at the Holiday Inn in Gurnee, the conference center. We will be there this Sunday at 5 p.m. Next Sunday, where are we? We are in Bolingbrook, Illinois. The next Sunday after that, we are in Matson, Illinois. Our areas in which we're really hitting, and we will be putting together in March a St. Louis event. So we're just rolling through late afternoon Sundays. When people are thinking about having to go to work the next day, that's when we're starting to hit them. So we're just all the way through. It doesn't mean we're going to stop these. But, y'all, the bonuses are over March 31st. So every Sunday, we're partying, we're grinding, we whatever. This, if you, remember I said stay close to fire, that's exactly where you are. So what we're asking you, and that's what we're doing in our one-on-one sessions, is where are you going? So let me give you an example. So say, for instance, right now, you're a distributor. You're just brand new in the company. And you say, Tracy, I want to be diamond by March. Y'all, it's possible. I went diamond in 3 months. It's possible to go diamond in one. It's so possible. You could be diamond in 1 month. But I will lay out for you what it takes. But guess what we're going to do? We're going to put out the ruby chart. We're going to go ruby. We're going to put out the emerald chart. We're going to go emerald. And then we're going to turn around and we're going to go diamond. So we can't skip steps. There's no way if you want to be diamond that you should pull out a diamond chart. You have to clear your ranks first. And then you also have to have rankers with you. So here is my tough talk where I'm at the very end, and I wanted to leave it for here. The beautiful thing about our new comp plan is that the beautiful thing about our new comp plan is that, man, say for instance you have had, and there's a lot of you all that have been here for a long period of time, and there's some of you all that are new. Desiree saying quality over quantity. This new comp plan put it for you right now where you do not have to put on your chart what you do not desire to work with. That does not mirror you. That does not walk with you. It does not go on your chart. What you have to understand is you have to have patience and not be like, oh God, I'm just going to put it there because if it don't go there, I don't know if this is going to happen. That's what you don't do. On these charts, you heard me say I have 200 and something people on my chart. So imagine I was somebody right now where I'm about to go triple. And on my triple chart, there is no 200 and something people, right? So on that chart, whoever is landing on the back of this wall is those people that are working. And they're constantly working, and they're constantly working hard, and they're asking for different things, and they're ready to be promoting. And they're pulling their volume. Their boxes are 400 or more. Their team volume is 400 or more. But we also have some people that have come into the company, and they're not pushing nor working hard for their 400 box. Those, if I am your upline, I will tell you to erase. I want to get you a big, hey, y'all, I'm going to the dollar store today. I'm buying everybody big erasers. I want you to take that off because you deserve something different. You deserve something different. Don't put that on your chart. Now with the new comp plan, it allows you to keep the volume. Now, I know you're probably like, what does that mean? Say, for instance, you have additional things that are not on your chart, but it's 500 volume here, it's 600 volume there, it's 700 volume there. That still counts towards your group volume. There's no more having to make sure that it fits right on the chart to make sure that it actually works. That's now gone. So when you have these 7 codes now, I want you to think about building your business. I want you to think about and take, this is your $1 billion company. And this is all your money you just put into the company, right? Who do you want sitting at the table with you? Who is the person that when you call, you're going to be able to work with? Those are things that you want to think about as you're utilizing these codes, because I'm telling you, you can do some amazing damage right now in such a short period of time. Short period of time. So I think, I can't believe I got that in 1 hour. Woo, woo, woo. Y'all know I can't keep nothing to an hour. Don't be agreeing with me. I did it. I started at 12:07. It's 1:07. Now what I'm going to do in the event, because everybody always feels like they have to stay in these. If you have to go, I know a lot of you all are doing some additional things. That's fine. But if you feel like right now I have some questions, you're able, this video is going to get stopped because I'm going to be uploading it onto my YouTube channel. So if you have any questions right now and you're like, hey, Trayce, I need to get with you. If you go on Coach Trayce Madre and look at Be Well Distributors, right there, it is a way for you to be able to schedule a call with me. I am very scheduled. It's very difficult if you say, Tracy, what you doing right now? Call me. And 9 times out of 10, I can't because my day is rolling a specific way. So just go on in and pick a time, get it scheduled, and we'll be able to deal. And then also, too, I'm sure your upline has a way to get you scheduled, too, as well. So thanks so much for tuning into this. And if you're on, I'm going to stay on for questions. And also, too, if you need to go, it is absolutely okay. You stay for the presentation. Right now, it's just people's individual questions.